7 to 10 owners a week and managing the follow-up of those conversations. All right. And that's exactly what you have to do when you're raising money as well too. You're talking and talking and talking to as many people as you possibly can, and just putting yourself out there. And and I call it planting the seed, and letting people know what you're interested in, what you're doing. And that's exactly how I got started, because my first private lender that I ever found was my neighbor, and I just happened to be walking my dogs. Is step number one is really thinking about who you know that may have money, listing them out and doing a brainstorming session. Number two, the second step is, once you start really thinking about it and saying, you know what, I know these couple of people here, these couple of people have some money. Then the second part is going to be asking. And asking is, of course, the scariest part, but like I always say, you don't get anything unless you ask for it, right? Nobody can read your mind. Nobody knows what you're doing, right? This is why what I do personally is I do, and I'm going to show y'all on hopefully y'all have been to my website and y'all could see, but I have an investors page on my website. And then I lead everybody to my website. That's my one thing that I do. Like I lead everybody for everything to my website. And you guys all know this because you get my emails and stuff too. I mean, you hear me every single week, and I'm leading people to my website because I know that that's going to bring money in for me. So what I'll do is I'll share that with you as well too, but I'll do that after, in just a second, before I go over another way that I make money and I find money for my deals, is social media. Right now, remember, in tier 3, which is strangers, okay, you cannot ask people for money. And if you see my dog, I apologize, but that's him right there. He's my old grandpa. Okay. But in tier 3, you cannot ask strangers for money. But what you can do with social media is you can utilize it to plant the seed, right? So that's the goal with private money, or to raise money, is to plant the seed. So with social media, what you need to do is you need to be posting your wins. Posting your wins out. I'm telling you that social media is all about wins, right? People want to see how awesome you're doing, right? Nobody wants to see all the BS. They want to see all the good stuff, right? So my question to you is, when you go out and you're looking for property, right? And you're driving for storage, or you're out, or you're talking to owners, or whatever you're doing to move yourself forward to be able to find that deal. My question is, are you posting that out and letting people know about it? Okay. So you have to use social media and the power of social media. I'm telling you that social media is one of the best ways for you to plant the seed. Whether or not you you're not going to go out there and say like, oh, I'm looking for money and who's got money, right? You don't want to do that, because you can't. The strangers, right? I mean, these are not like real friends and family and acquaintances. But you can post your wins. You can post your wins. So this is why, if you follow me, right? If you're following me on social media, you'll see when I put a facility under contract, it goes on social media. When I purchase one, it goes under social media, which are givens. I mean, those are wins, right? But also, every single time that I go out driving for storage, it's always going on social media, right? So it's a win for me to actually get out of this chair and get myself out there to look for storage and to do some market research. It's a win for me when I actually pick up the phone and talk to owners. Okay, it's a win for me when I actually really focus my mind and try to analyze a deal, right? So, and those are all things that you should be posting out about and letting people know about, because what it does is it plants the seed, and it shows people what you're working on. And the truth of the matter is that you have no idea at all no idea where you're going to get your money from for your deal. What now, as people think the only place that I can fund a storage facility is through social, not social media, through a bank, right? But the truth of the matter is I ain't never been to a bank to fund any of my deals. All right. What I do is I post out on social media, I post my wins out. And then on top of that, I lead everybody to my website, and right. And then I talk to as many people as I possibly can about what I'm doing. Right. Obviously, the webinars are here. I had a student that I just did a coaching call on just right before this, and he has a storage facility under contract in Missouri. That's where he's at, and he's going to wholesale it. That's what he wants to do, is wholesale it. And so that's what he's going to be doing. That's I mean, essentially that's a win for him. So in our Storage Nerds coaching group, he posted out this win, like, I just got this storage facility. First of all, he found the storage facility, he posted it out. Then he posted out that he got it under contract, and then after that he posted out that he wants to wholesale the deal. There's like 3 posts on just one thing, you know. So think about your wins, you know, think about a win that you could be posting out, because you want to start planting those seeds. And it doesn't matter what platform you're on. All right. It doesn't matter, like, if you're on TikTok or whatever they're called, or Instagram. Okay. My platform is Facebook. That's kind of what I do, but my team kind of handles everything else for us. But we just post out, you know, I post out whatever I can, you know, because I want to get the word out of what I'm doing. The only way anybody's ever going to know what you're doing is by posting it out and let people know, right? Asking, posting, and then the website. I'm going to show you the website right now. And if you have any questions, just put them into the chat. Let me see if I have anybody that had any questions, because I haven't been paying attention. It says, be your own bank, putting money into life insurance and let it compound. Use a tool for self-storage investing. That's another way too, right? You're talking about whole life. You could do whole life and save that, and then you could use that money up as well too. Yes, definitely. Let's see. What I do is I raise money. That's what I do. That's how I find money.